Hello, my name is Grant Fritchey. I work for Redgate Software. I've got a position that I'd like to put forward to you, and feel free to discuss it in the comments down below if you want. GDPR destroys the concept of natural keys. That's it. They're done. The thing is that certain natural keys are going to exist, yes, but a lot of other natural keys, say in the United States, Social Security number, very clear and obvious natural key, right? Yes, also personally identifying information. Now, if you're working with the GDPR, what is it that you can't keep? Personally identifying information. If someone asks you to be forgotten, if they ask you to be removed, you must remove their personally identifying information. If you have built your database on natural keys, you must now do cascading deletes on everything. You have no capability of maintaining any of the data. You have to delete it all. Further, this gets really, really nasty. Now, I had another video where I talked about backups. Now, if you, I'll put a link down below. You can go and watch that if you want to. Backups in the GDPR, no big deal. Like you don't need to go into your backups to remove data and whatnot. No big deal. What you have to do is just have the ability to clean up the data after you do a restore, which means you store the identifiers that you used to. Oh, identifiers. Oh my God. That means you're storing the stuff that you can't store. If you're using all natural keys, the things that uniquely identify people naturally, you know, my name, my height, my weight, my skin color, all that fun stuff. Some of that can be kept, depending. Some of that can be kept, but a lot of that has to go, and it can't be kept in a secondary list for doing cleanup later. No. You're moving to artificial keys. Now, some of us, no big deal, we've been on artificial keys right along, but others of us now have a major task. You now have to destroy, redesign, and rebuild your entire data structure, at least in the areas where there are personal identifying information, to remove the natural keys, to get rid of the fundamental issue. You can't keep that stuff. You have to get rid of it. Wow. Now it snowballs. So you're sitting here going like, awesome, we did artificial keys, we're golden, right? Yeah, but probably, if you're like me, inside your database designs, you also did alternate keys. You ensured that the artificial key, the artificial key, absolutely, identifier, sequence, GUID, and honestly, I've used GUIDs successfully, guys. Don't freak about GUIDs. That was the identifier. Cool. But you're smart. You also ensured that the natural key was an alternate key, that it was a second unique index. It's great for query tuning. It provides all kinds of additional functionality. It's a fantastic thing. Except now you can't keep that data, so it's no big deal. You're going to update it and say, redact it or something else. But, oh wait, now the alternate key is in, it's not unique anymore. Oh crap, it's not unique anymore. Now what? All right, so now we either modify all of our keys so that they not only naturally include the primary key columns, but that they artificially include the primary key columns, so that we add our artificial keys to our natural keys in order to make them unique, even if we update some of the columns within what would normally be the natural secondary alternate key. Okay, that's a lot of work. Or a lot of work number two is all of our secondary keys, all of our natural keys, the alternate keys that we're going to keep in addition to the artificial keys, are all filtered indexes, so that we can filter out the non-unique data. Oh, God. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a whole lot more work in front of us, depending on some of the stuff that we've done and some of the choices we've made in how we define our keys and our indexes and how we build our databases. The GDPR is not a small task. It is not a tiny thing. It is primarily a business issue. The business has to figure out how to address all these things, but there are massive, massive technological implications that we as data pros will have to deal with. So get in there, take a look at your databases, and stop using those natural keys. I never liked them anyway. Thanks. My name is Grant Fritchey. I work for Redgate Software.